Hi everyone, it's Beverly
and Tammy,
and we wanted to share with you guys some new items that you will find at the piecebypiece.etsy.com. Usually I don't release, I only release during the beginning of the season, but I could not wait to share these products with you guys. Basically, I have these cameos here, cameo frames, and some other resin pieces. And this is one of the main reasons why I had to share this with you guys. I have this beautiful cameo of a mom holding her child, and I thought it would just be perfect on a layout or on a card that you guys might be interested in. And
for Mother's Day.
For Mother's Day, and I do have some other colors available. Well, not on this lady, but on this lady. I do have a few colors available.
That single lady.
The single lady cameo. And these measure about 1 inch wide, well, from top to bottom. And then these cute little birds. They also come in different colors, but these are the colors that we played with today. These colors on these birds. And then I've also got this bird and this cameo frame available, and they measure about 1.5 here, and then here 1.5 long. So, and then these cameo frames I thought were so cute. Oh, and I forgot to mention that these cameo frames also have holes on them. So there's a hole right there, so if you wanted to make it into necklace, charm, or earrings, very easy. And these cameo frames right here measure from top to bottom at 2 inches, and on the back you will find, okay, so why did I have to do that one? Well, usually, except for that one, there's a small hole that you could use there if you need it for jewelry, or you can use your crocodile to just punch out a bigger hole if you wanted to. So these are the colors that we use today in our layouts and cards and stuff. So go ahead, Tammy.
All right, so I'm going to show you my first card that I made. So in this card I used the DCWV La Creme stack. This paper is so much fun because it's velvet, which I love. I used, as you can see, the black cameo frame and the cameo with the mother and child. And these are really nice size. As you can see, there is some depth, but not too much. So it makes for a not too bulky card. And then behind that, I've used some velvet paper that I have in a cream and black, and used my nestabilities to cut out an oval and a scalloped oval. And then at the very back, I used this new trim that Bev has. This is one of her imports from France, which I just love. It's a sheer ribbon that measures about 2 inches wide, but I have it really tucked under there, so you just see about a ½ inch of it peeking out. And this ribbon is actually pleated so that it actually naturally wants to go in a circle or oval shape, so it was really easy to just kind of set it back there. And then at the very bottom, I created a bow with some lace from the Piece by Piece, some seam binding, and some tulle that I had on hand. I just kind of lined them up and tied a bow, and I think it was a perfect little touch on the card.
Yes, it is. It's very beautiful.
Well, thank you very much.
So, right here, this is how I use the birds. So here's my little birdie right here, creeping on the bottom of my tag. So what I did was I took this trim right here, and I layered it up all together, and then just to add some interest, I changed the color on that part right there. And then I've got a flower doily with a pearl center and some more trims right here. And then designer paper on the top part of the card, distressed the edges, and then added more trim on the tag. So I really love how it turned out, and as you can see, the trim goes really well with this colored bird. Peachy.
Okay, so I couldn't let Bev be the only one to use the peach trim. So I also used it on this paper, or on this card, with some Bow Bunny Butterfly Garden paper. And the peach in the paper really was a good match with this trim. And so what I did here was I went double wide on the trim, which is a good little trick. If you have a trim that's not very wide and you need it to be wider, is just to double it up, which I did there. And it makes a nice scallop shape on each end. I used one of Bev's fabric flowers in white to kind of really set off the Cameo frame and the Cameo from everything else. So it's a really nice background, and I think those really shine well with that white flower as the background. And this is one of the single ladies, we're going to call this a Beyonce Cameo.
It's all the single ladies, okay.
That's a single lady Cameo versus the baby mama Cameo. Yeah. And then this one I did add a Happy Mother's Day sentiment to the card. So that was my second card.
Very nice. And here's my Mother's Day card. It reflects my mother's...
Wait. I think we need for people to put on their sunglasses before you show them this card.
No, it's really simple, I swear. Just kidding. Okay, so this card is still mailable. Okay? So all you need to do is use one of these envelopes and then put postage of $1.95, and you can get it mailed out.
I think you need to put a do not bend and do not break.
And then bubble wrap. Yeah. So I went a little crazy with this Mother's Day card, but of course, Mother's Day is very special to me. And so I just didn't want to hold back designing my mom's card. I wanted it to be one of a kind. And then so here I used the Cameo. And instead of using one of the Cameo frames, I just did a spellbinder frame cut around. And then I had a lot of leftover bling, so I decided to just use it all throughout the this part of the card. And some trims that are from my personal stash. But these fabrics right here, this one, and this one you can find at the shop. And then some Recollections flower, doily, and then the Happy Mother's Day sentiment right there stamped on this one-of-a-kind special card.
Oh, don't forget the birdie.
Oh, shoot.
I don't think you talked about your birdie. Birdie on branch.
Sorry, we've done this video a couple times, so I forgot about my birdie. There's my birdie right there. And this birdie actually goes really perfect with the color of this flower right there at the top. Thank you, Tammy.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. All right, so this is my third and final card. Again, I used the Bo Bunny Butterfly Garden paper. And I believe this is your fancy schmancy trim in the store, which is really pretty. It's olive green with some gold braiding through. And I used another one of Bev's fabric flowers in like a nude color. And then I used one of the Cameo frames, but this time I used one of the flying bird to go on top of it. And I also used some Rub and Buff. So the Rub and Buff really sets off the pattern in the Cameo frame and the bird. And I think with all the different colors that Bev has, along with all the different colors of Rub and Buff, you could really make some customized resin pieces.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you very much. So that's my third and final card.
And also, I just wanted to say thank you so much for you coming over, Tammy, and then also our girlfriend Jackie, who literally these things just came today, and I called them up to help me out so I could get this out to you guys before Mother's Day. So they helped me out with some layouts and some cards, and this is my girlfriend Jackie's card. Mother's Day card that she made, and she used this frame right here, and she just turned it over, and then she really liked the bow features, so she used that upside down. Well, maybe it's right side up. Now it is right side up.
Sideways. Who knows?
Sideways. So it turned out really lovely and nice, and she used this trim right here. And this will be sold at the Piece by Piece as well. And then her Happy Mother's Day sentiment and some bling. And then again, she used the Spellbinder die to center as a backing for the Cameo. So that's her card.
Beautiful.
And then here's the layout that she created. And again, the same Cameo at the top and framed. And she used a doily right here. And then she used this trim that I do have at the shop as well to border this frame. And then Happy Mother's Day sentiment again at the bottom. Some piece by piece trims. And then some rosette fabric right there. So, oh, and some bling on the sides. And this, she told me where this was from. It's a rub-on.
Samantha Walker rub-on.
Oh, okay. Samantha Walker rub-on.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you again for watching, and I hope you guys liked all of our demo on how you can create these cameos and make it a part of your wonderful projects.
And you're going to have links down in the comments, right?
Yes, the links will be down below, and please go ahead and subscribe, and also don't forget to like us on Facebook for the latest and the greatest. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.